Up nice and tall, tighten those abdominals. Press shoulders back. From here we inhale, nice deep inhale into the ribs. So those ribs expand and belly button goes into your spine. So we just inhale and exhale. As you exhale, I want you to tighten a little bit more as if that you've got a corset that's getting tighter and tighter. And deep inhale. And exhale. And then we inhale. And exhale, chin to chest, and we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. Your legs are straight, tailbone towards the ceiling, so get a good stretch into those hamstrings. Align through the knees. Inhale. Exhale, we roll up. Tilt the pubic bone forward, finding those abdominals as you roll up. From here, we inhale, circle arms around, we come up into a calf raise. And then exhale, we slowly lower the heels. On an inhale, you bring your arms forward and you sit back into an imaginary chair. You're trying to get those thighs parallel to the mat. And then we slowly come up. We roll down again, inhale. And exhale, we curl down. Inhale. And exhale, curl up. Belly button into the spine. Up nice and tall, shoulders back. Inhale, circle the arm around up into a calf raise. And exhale, slowly we come down. Inhale, sitting back into your chair. Keeping shoulders out of your ears. Keep those knees fist distance apart. And exhale, we squeeze up. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, we roll down. Inhale. And exhale, we slowly curling up. Inhale, calf raise, keeping belly button into the spine. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, sitting back into your chin. Tilting pubic bone forward, so you're not arching that lower back. And slowly up. Last time, roll down. Inhale, exhale, we curl down. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl up. Inhale, calf raise. And exhale down. Inhale, we sit back into our chair. And exhale, squeeze out. From here, you're just going to swivel to your side. So you're going to take your right leg behind you, left one a little bit to the front. Okay, not too wide. You're up nice and tall. Hips stay facing forward. You're going to inhale, you're going to rock forward, pointing into that back foot, nice and hard, that calf muscle tight. Exhale, you're going to come back and bend into the leg at the back, and you're going to flex that foot. But make sure you don't press that hip up to the side. So hips are still nice and square. And we inhale, we rock forward, straightening both the legs. Exhale, we come back, bending the back leg. Front leg is straight with the foot flex. And we come forward for 3. Exhale, we rock back. We come forward for 4. And we rock back. Now from here, this time you're allowed to press that right hip out towards the right. And just hold that stretch. Keeping shoulders down and back, abs are in. And then from here, we're going to come forward into a warrior 3. So put your weight onto your front leg. You're going to straighten it, lift the back leg up, reach your arms forward. Find your balance. Breathe. Abs are in, hips are square. Now if you're fine here with your balance, I want you to lower your hands, to tip onto the mat, lift your leg up a little higher, And then return into your warrior three. One more. We slowly lower. Tip the fingers to the floor. Lift the leg up to the sky. And slowly return. Now from here, take that back leg, place it down. Hands come to your hips. And you're going to bend into that back leg like you're doing a lunge. Now from here, tilt that pubic bone as far forward as you can and sit down a little bit more so you get a nice stretch into that right hip flexor. Hold it there and breathe. And then slowly up, you're going to rock back onto the right leg. Straightening the left leg, flex that foot. You're going to hinge forward, taking your chest towards your knee and your chin towards your toes. That gives your left leg a nice stretch in that hamstring and also into that calf. Hold and breathe. And then slowly come up. And then you just swivel to the other side. Hands down next to your sides. We inhale, come forward. Pointing into that back foot. And exhale, we rock back. Bending the leg you're standing on. Flexing the front foot. And we rock forward for two. And we take it back. Rock forward for three, making sure you're keeping those hips square. And we take it back. And we come forward for four. And we take it back. Now hold it there. And this time press that left hip a little bit out to the side. Right leg is straight, that foot is flexed. And then we're going to come forward into our warrior three. So straightening that right leg. Reach the arms to the front. Lifting that leg up high. Finding that balance. If you're okay here, you lower the fingertips to the floor, reaching left leg high up to the ceiling, and then we return to warrior three. Last time you lower, sitting, lift the leg up high, and return to warrior three. And then just slowly lower that back leg. Hands come onto your hips. Bending the back leg like you're doing a lunge. Tilting the pubic bone forward, getting a nice stretch into that left hip flexor and thigh. Sit down a little bit more. Breathe. And then rock onto the back leg, bending that back leg. Front leg is straight, foot is flexed. Hinging forward, taking chest down to the knee, chin towards the toes. Nice stretch into that right hamstring, maybe even the right calf. Breathe. And then slowly return up and then just face the front again. I want you to reach your arms out to the sides. So not just holding the arms up in a T. I want you to really reach for the sides of the bedroom. Just presume you guys are in a bedroom. So I'll just take it to the room. So really reach, okay? Keeping those abs in. Your palms are facing down. Now from here, I want you to reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. That gives you a nice nerve stretch. So making sure you are still pressing shoulders down and reaching for the sides of the room. Make sure you're not arching your back. So your ribs are tucked in, tailbone is pressing forward. Abs tight. Keep reaching and pressing fingertips up towards the ceiling and even towards your face. Towards the ears. Now from here, drop right ear down to right shoulder. That should increase the stretch on that left side. Hold and breathe. And then slowly return the head. And then over towards the leg. And slowly return. Just lower those arms, give them a quick shake. And then again, reach the arms up. This time I want your palms to face the ceiling. Reach for the sides of the room, abs are in. And from here, you're going to tip the fingertips down towards the floor. Keep reaching for the sides, keep pressing shoulders down. And then again, this time first we'll start with left ear to left shoulder. Increasing that nerve stretch on the right side. And then slowly return. And then right ear to right shoulder. And slowly return. And then just release the arms. Open the legs a little bit wider. And then reach the arms against the sides. Press down with the shoulders. From here, bend into the right leg, side lunge. Return to the center and over to the left. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, over to the left. Inhale, center, over to the right. Inhale, center, over to the left. Inhale, center, over to the right. Take right elbow onto the right thigh. Reach left arm over, getting into a nice side bend. Don't press into your shoulder. Pressing away from the floor. Align to the ceiling. Abs are in. And then inhale, return to the center. And then exhale, go over to the left. Keeping shoulders out of ears, align to the ceiling. Reaching that top arm over a little bit more to increase that stretch. And then slowly we return. Now, first round, we're going to keep our legs straight. Taking left hand to right foot. And inhale, we up. Exhale to the left. And return. So like windmills, over to the right. And return. To the left. Return. Legs are straight to the right. And return. To the left. Return. To the right. Return. To the left. Return. Now this time to the right, bending into the right leg. And then return. Exhale to the left, bend into left leg, and return. To the right, return. To left, return. To the right, return. To the left. Return one more on each side, to the right. Return last one to the left, and return. Walk your feet a little bit closer, probably in line with the hips. Bring your hands to heart center. And we're going to sit down into Malasana. Now from here, we want your heels down. So if you need to open the feet wider, that's fine. I just want you to strike our heels down. If you can, your feet are parallel. If it's easy, bring your feet closer. Try to get your body up as tall as you can. You're going to press legs into arms, arms into legs. Hold and breathe. Keep pressing shoulders down, belly button into the spine. Keep trying to lengthen the spine, growing taller. And then if you're already on your mat, you can gently lower your glutes down. If not, just come onto your mat and you're going to come down. I want you to squeeze feet and knees together. Reaching out in front of you, we inhale. And exhale, you're going to slowly curl down, leaving your hands down next to your sides. And then you'll probably need to bring your feet a little bit closer. So I want you to press arms tightly into the floor and open shoulders out to the sides. We inhale. Exhale, we flatten the back onto the mat. Tilting your pubic bone up towards the ceiling so those lower abs start tightening up. And then we exhale and we lift one vertebra at a time. So you're trying to get into a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale from the top of the spine. You're going to control it down. One vertebra at a time. Loosening out that lower back. Inhale. And exhale, slowly up. Make sure you're tightening those abdominals. Imagine you've got that corset and it's getting tighter and tighter. You're squeezing those knees together. Inhale. And exhale, we curl down. Really lengthen the spine as you control it down. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl up, sinking those abdominals, transferring your knees a little bit towards your feet. Without moving your feet, think about bringing your heels close to the body so those hamstrings work a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl it down. Press down with those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, slowly up, sinking those abdominals. Now at the top, if you can, try to lift up just a little bit higher. Now we're making sure our knees are still squeezing. And as we do our calf raise, you want to keep your heels together. So press arms down, press shoulders down. And we inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, slowly control them down. Imagine you're in sticky pudding, so it's hard to lift up and down. We inhale, lift up the heels for 2, and slowly control it down. Ribs are in, abs are in. Inhale, lift those heels for 3, and exhale, slowly lower them down. We reach them up for 4, and slowly lower. Lifting up for 5 as high as you can and slowly down. And lifting the heels up for 6. Squeeze those knees and slowly down. And up for 7. Slowly down. Last one up for 8. And slowly down. Now our hips are still up. This time we open our knees. But when you're opening your knees, you're keeping your feet down. So keep those big toes on the mat. As we inhale, open the knees. Exhale, we squeeze the knees together. We try to lift our hips up a little bit higher. And we inhale, open the knees for 2. Exhale, we squeeze. And we open for 3. And squeeze. Open for 4. And squeeze. Open for 5. And squeeze. Lift those hips higher. Open for 6. And squeeze. Press down with those shoulders. Open for 7. And squeeze. Last one for 8. And squeeze. Now keep squeezing those knees. We're going to do little glute pulses. So we inhale, we lower our hips just before they touch the floor, you stop. And then you exhale and you squeeze up. Inhale down for 2. Exhale up. Inhale down for 3. Exhale, squeeze up. Down for 4. And squeeze up. Down for 5. And squeeze up. Down for 6. And squeeze up. Now quicker ones. Down and up for 2. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. 6. Squeeze. Hold it there. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly curl down. Keeping your back in imprint. So your lower back pressing into the mat. Abs are still in. Lift the right leg up to tabletop. Float the left leg to tabletop. Sliding your arms up to a T, turning your palms to face the ceiling. We're squeezing our knees. We are pointing into the feet. Ribs are pressing down. Inhale, take the legs over to the right, keeping your knees together and level with each other. Now from there, exhale, you straighten just the bottom leg. Now you use that bottom leg to inhale and return the legs to the center. And then exhale, you just lower that leg back to tabletop. Inhale, taking the legs over to the left, keeping the right arm and shoulder blade on the mat. Exhale, straighten just the bottom leg. Inhale, slowly return the legs to the center. And then exhale, bending the leg back to tabletop. Inhale, taking the legs over to the right. Exhale, straighten bottom leg. Now use that left oblique to slowly return to the center. And then exhale, bending the leg. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, straighten bottom leg. Inhale, return to the center. And exhale, bend. One more on each side. Inhale, over to the right. Sink those abdominals. Exhale, straighten bottom leg. Inhale, slowly return to the center. And exhale, lower the leg. Last one. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, straighten bottom leg. Inhale, slowly return to the center. And then just bend the leg back to tabletop. Circle the arms around, interlace the fingers. Hands come behind your feet. If any of you are struggling with your legs in tabletop, you're welcome to place them down onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen up into a chest lift. So you're trying to get your shoulder blades off the mat. If you want those abdominals to work a little bit harder, send your knees a little bit away, just making sure you don't arch your lower back. Okay, from here, pressing your head a little bit back into your hands. We inhale, lower the upper body just a little. And we exhale, lengthen up for one. Inhale, lower. Deepen those abdominals. Exhale up. Inhale, down 3. Exhale up. Sink that belly button to your spine. Inhale, lower. Exhale up, pull up. You're sliding your ribs to your hip bones. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Elbows stay wide. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale, lower. And exhale up. We go into rotation. Pelvis and legs stay still. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the upper body over to the right. And then we inhale, return to the center, keeping that height of your chest up. Exhale over to the left, looking past the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, we return to the center. Exhale to the right, elbows stay wide. Inhale, return. So elbows are just in the peripheral vision. And exhale over to the left. Inhale, we return. Keep sinking that belly button. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, we return. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, slowly return. One more on each side. Over to the right. Slowly return. And last one over to the left. And return. From here, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Deepen that chest lift. Keeping that height, slowly lower your hands down next to your sides. And then you can slowly rest the head. We lock our knees in this position. Our lower back is still pressing down as hard as you can. So our ribs, belly button to the spine. From our hip, you lower the right leg till toe taps the floor. We inhale. Exhale, we change legs 1. Exhale, we change 2. Use those abdominals to do this. We change 3. Exhale, change 4. Exhale, we change 5. Exhale, change 6. Exhale, change 7. And last one for 8. Now the right leg should be down. So you just lengthen that leg down along the mat, point that way. If your back takes strain, you're very welcome to bend that right leg a little bit. We straighten our left leg up. We flex that foot. Keeping those abdominals in, we're going to circle that leg. So we inhale. Exhale, we circle the leg towards the body, down and around for 1. Inhale. Exhale, circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. Press down on those shoulders. Exhale, circle 4. Exhale, we circle 5. Exhale, circle 6. Leg is still straight. Exhale, circle 7. And last one for 8. We reverse it. Flexing that foot, so reaching that heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, take that leg away from the body, down and around for 1. Inhale. Exhale, circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. This is for that inner thigh. Exhale, circle 4. Exhale, we circle 5. Exhale, circle 6. And we circle for 7. And last one for 8. Keeping that leg up. We point that foot. We come into a chest step and we take our hands behind our calves. Gently like you're holding a book. We pulse that leg towards your body twice, keeping your chest still. So we exhale, exhale, inhale, we scissor and change. Long straight legs. Exhale. Exhale, inhale, scissor and change. Exhale. Exhale, we inhale, change. It's full hamstring for 1. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale, change. Last one. Now we've got our right leg. So we lower our head. We bring our arms down next to our side. We press arms and shoulders down. Flex into that right foot. Tighten those abdominals a little bit more. We inhale. Exhale, circle the leg towards the body, down and around for 1. Inhale. Exhale, circle 2. Inhale. Exhale, circle 3. Exhale, we circle 4. Keeping that leg nice and long. And we circle 5. Press heel to the ceiling. Circle 6. Exhale, we circle 7. And last one for 8. We reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. Exhale, circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. We circle 4. Tightening those abdominals. Circle 5. Exhale, we circle 6. We circle 7. And last one for 8. And then just gently lower the right leg all the way down to the mat. We squeeze our legs together, point the feet. Reach arms up behind, palms are facing each other, but those ribs are pressing down. Inhale, lifting the arms, followed by the head and chest. And exhale, you're going to slowly curl up. Now at the top, you're going to sit up tall, you're going to flex your feet. You're going to open your arms out to the side, fingertips facing behind you. Chest is forward, eye line to the ceiling. And then you're going to return the arms, point the feet, and you slowly exhale and curl down 1 vertebra at a time. Reaching the arms back, ribs are pressing down. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale. This time the arms come up, palms facing the ceiling, fingertips trying to reach towards the floor behind you. Eye up, chest forward, shoulders out of your ears. And then exhale, slowly curl down. I'm just going to face you guys, just in case you're not sure what I'm doing. Inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Exhale. Inhale, flex, arms out to the side, fingertips behind you, chest through the arms, and up. And exhale, return, pointing into the feet, and we slowly curl down. And again, inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Use those abdominals, use your breath to exhale out. Reach arms up to the ceiling, palms facing up. Raise your fingertips towards the floor, lift our line. And exhale, slowly curl back down. One more of each. Inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Exhale, curl up, arms out to the side, fingertips behind you, chest forward, and up. And exhale, curling down, pointing into the last one. Inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Exhale, reaching arms up, palms to the ceiling, flexing the chest forward. And then slowly we return. If any of you need a water break, quickly grab some water break. We're going to stay here and then you're just going to open the legs about hip distance apart. Okay, so right tall. Opening the legs, hip distance, maybe in line with the shoulders if you want a little bit more. Okay, we want to sit up nice and tall. Imagine you're sitting up against a wall. Okay, so if you can't have a nice straight back with straight legs, you're allowed to bend a little bit because I don't want this rounded spine. Okay, so first prize is a flat back. Reaching your arms in front, we inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, and we reach forward. Now keep your shoulders out of your ears and try and lengthen from the top of your head. Inhale and exhale, slowly curl back up, restack in the spine, chest through the arms. Inhale, exhale, we're reaching forward, tighten those abdominals. Arms stay lifted. Reaching the crown of the head forward. Inhale and exhale, slowly curl up. Now we're going to add to that. So we inhale, exhale, we come forward. Inhale, we're going to go into an extension. So you're going to reach your arms up, stick your chest through the arms. So again, we don't want a round spine, so straight line from the fingertips down to the glutes. So back muscles are working, abs are working, and then you're going to fold forward and exhale, restack the spine. Chest through the arms, pressing shoulders down. We inhale. Exhale, you reach forward. Inhale into your extension. Reach arms up, chest through the arms. And exhale, we fold forward and then you restack the spine. Inhale, exhale, reaching forward. Inhale into your extension. Arms can be wide if it needs to keep your shoulders out of your ears. And then exhale, we fold forward and restack the spine. Imagine up against that wall. Inhale. Exhale, you reach forward. Those back muscles should be working. Inhale into that extension, shining your chin forward. Try to get those arms in line with your ears. And exhale, we fold forward and we curl up. Last one, we inhale. Exhale, we reach forward. Inhale, we extend. Now we hold this extension. We pulse our thumbs behind us. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, extend a little bit more, chest through the arms, back muscle should be burning. And then you're going to curl forward. Just hold it there. You're allowed now to round that spine, giving it a nice stretch. And then slowly we curl up, bending the legs. From here, if curling halfway back really hurts that lower back, you're allowed to do this sitting up tall with one leg bent. Okay. Reaching the arms in front, we're going to curl halfway back. So now when you curl here, really tilt that pubic bone up towards the ceiling. So you want your back to be rounded into a nice C shape. So we're shortening the distance between the ribs and the hip bones. Keeping the arms in front, we're going to straighten our right leg. It's hovering off the floor, and we're going to flex it. So toes and kneecap facing the ceiling. We exhale, reach it up just to in line with the other thigh, and we down to hover. We exhale up to chest through the arms, shoulders out of your ears, and hover. And exhale up 3, and hover. Really tighten those abdominals. Up 4, and lower. Up 5, and lower. 4, 6, lower. 4, 7, lower. 4, 8, lower. Now same leg, don't let it rest. Turn the toes to the side, flex that foot. So toes and kneecap facing the side. And we reach up to the ceiling for 1, and lower. Now inside of that thigh is working. 2, abs are in. 3, shoulders are relaxed. Up 4. Exhale up 5. 4, 6. 4, 7. Last one for 8. Now you're going to come forward with the soles of the feet together. Your back should be fine, but just in case it isn't, I just want you to fold forward. Nice stretch into the hips. Nice relief into the lower back if it was hurting. And then we slowly up, we're going to do the other side. So lift the knees up, arms in front, curling halfway back. Really activate that abdominal. And we're going to straighten left leg. Flex, toes and kneecap facing the ceiling. Shoulders under the ears. We exhale left. And inhale, hover. Exhale up 2. And hover. Up 3. And hover. Up for 4. And hover. Reaching up 5. And lower. 4, 6. Try to tighten those lower abdominals a little bit more. 4, 7. Last one for 8. And turning foot out to the side. And we reach up 1. And lower. Up 2. And lower. Lengthen up 3. And lower. Reaching up 4. And lower. Lengthen 5. And lower. 4, 6. Lower 2 more. 4, 7. Lower. Last one for 8. And lower. Bend that leg. We inhale. Exhale. We curl down, leaving our hands down next to our sides. Our feet and knees are fist distance apart. We're pressing our arms and shoulders down. We inhale. Exhale, we scoop through the pelvis, lifting the hips up 1 vertebra at a time. Trying to lift those hips a little bit higher. Now throughout this exercise, we're going to keep our hip bones in line with each other. So we're not allowed to drop the one side. So you have to squeeze the glutes and those hamstrings and those inner thighs to prevent that from happening. So first, we're going to activate that left glute, left hamstring, and left inner thigh. And then we float our right leg up to tabletop. And then we straighten that leg and we point that foot. So making sure that left inner thigh is working hard. We inhale, lower right leg towards the mat. And we exhale and we flex it back up. We point down 2. Exhale, flex up. We point down 3. Flex up, nice long leg. And we point away 4. And flex up. Point away 5. Flex up. Point away 6. Flex up. Point away 7. Flex up, last one for 8. We flex up. Now from here, you're going to take that right ankle, you're going to place it onto your left knee, and you're going to curl down. You're going to take your right hand between the legs, left one to the outside, and you're going to lift that leg up and just hold that stretch. So our right glute is stretching. Hold it there and breathe. If it's not stretching enough, you can bring your right foot lower down towards your hip. Very nice pro-forma stretch. Hold it. Now we keep our legs here. We flex our feet and we take our hands behind our heads. We come up into a chest lift. Keeping this chest lift. We inhale, straighten the leg and hover it. So straightening the left leg to hover. Exhale, return it so much that that right hip stretches again. We inhale, straighten 2. Exhale, return. So abs are working and we're still stretching into that right hip. And we lower 3. Exhale, we return. And we straighten for 4. Try to keep shoulder blades off the mat. And return. We straighten 5. And return. 4, 6. And return. 4, 7. Return. Last one for 8. And return. Bring your hands down next to your side. Lower the head. And you're going to place right foot down and left foot down. So feet and knees are fist distance. Inhale. Exhale. We scoop through the pelvis. We lift our hips up. Shoulders pressing down. Abs are in. This time we squeeze our right glute, our right hamstring, right inner thigh. We float left leg up. We straighten that leg. We point that foot. And we inhale, throw that leg away, and we exhale, flex up. We point it down for 2. We flex up. Point down 3. We flex up, tighten abdominals. Point down 4. Press down with those shoulders. We flex up. Point down for 5. Flex up. Point down 6. Flex up, straight leg. Point down for 7. Flex up, last one for 8. We flex up, bending into that left leg. Place left ankle onto right knee and slowly curl down and we lift that leg up. We hold that stretch. You can lower the foot if you need to increase that stretch. Pressing left knee a little bit away from you. And then we're going to circle our arms around and lace the fingers, hands behind the head. We up into a chest lift. Sink those abdominals. We inhale, straighten that leg to hover. Exhale, return to feel that stretch. So even if you lift your glutes up a little bit to get that stretch, is fine. We straighten for 2 and return. And we inhale, straighten 3. Exhale, return. Sink those abdominals. We straighten 4. And return. Shoulder blades stay lifted. We straighten for 5. And return. Straighten 6. And return. Straighten for 7. Return. Last one for 8. And return. And we're going to lower the head down, bring our hands down next to our sides, and we're going to straighten the legs up to the ceiling. Okay, I want you to use those abdominals to hold these legs here. Very nice exercise to do in the evenings. Usually those legs are up against a wall, getting that blood flowing. Just hold. And now from here, I want strong legs and I want you to point into the feet. So pointing as hard as you can, and then we're going to flex as hard as you can. It's okay if your legs are bent, if you can't have them straight. And then we're going to point again, and we flex. And we point. And we flex. And we point. And we flex. Now from here, I want you to point just the right leg, or the right foot. So right is pointed, left is flexed, and we're going to change. Change 1, change 2, change 3, change 4, change 5, change 6, change 7, and change 8. Now point into both the feet. We inhale, take the legs to the right, keeping big toes together. Exhale, circle the legs down and all the way around, like you're writing a capital D, and you return to the center. And then we inhale to the left, exhale, circle around. Inhale to the right. If you can, those legs are straight. Exhale, circle around. Inhale to the left. Exhale, circle around. Using those lower abdominals. Last one on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, circle around. And the last one over to the left. Exhale, circle around. We bend our legs into tabletop. We open our knees. We flex our feet with our feet in a V. Now it's up to you. You can keep your head down. If you want to, you can come up into a chest lift. I'm just going to turn so I think you can see my legs a little bit better from this way. Okay. So from here, if you would like chest lift, I'm going to stay down. Ribs are pressing down. So we really want to work those lower abdominals. So we inhale, we straighten our legs along the diagonal without arching the back. Squeeze those thighs and slowly return. And we inhale, we straighten for 2, squeeze. Exhale, we return. And we straighten for 3. Make sure you're pressing lower back down. And we return. And we straighten for 4. Slowly return. Keep pressing belly button into the spine. And we straighten for 5. Pressing shoulders and arms down. Exhale, return. Inhale, we straighten for 6. Exhale, return. Inhale, we straighten for 7. Exhale, return. And last one for 8. And slowly return. And you can just give those knees a quick hug. And then we're going to lie on our side, lengthening both the legs. Bottom arm reaching up, palm facing the ceiling. And you rest your head down. If you're okay with your balance, top arm lengthens onto the thigh. If not, just in front of the belly button for support. We're going to lift the upper body and the legs using this top oblique to do the work, so not the arm and the shoulder. So belly button is into our spines. We inhale, exhale, we lift upper body and we lift the legs. Squeezing those heels together. Inhale, we return. When you return, make sure you're lifting up so you've got a space between your waist and the mat. And we exhale, lift up 2. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we reach up for 3. Slowly lower. And we reach up for 4. Slowly lower. Lengthen up for 5. Slowly lower. Lengthening up for 6. And slowly lower. And we reach up for 7. slowly lower. Last one up for 8, and lower. We're going to bend into the bottom leg. You can stay down if you've got neck and shoulder issues, or else I want you to come up onto your elbow. So elbow directly underneath the shoulder, just don't rest here. So we press out of the shoulder, we press our ribs up away from the floor, we tighten those abdominals. We're going to reach the arm up towards the ceiling. Tightening those abdominals, we're going to lift the top leg. So we inhale, reach it up, and exhale to hover. We reach up 2, and hover. Reach up 3, and hover. Lengthen up 4, and lower. For 5, lower. Reach up 6, and lower. Lengthen up 7, lower. Up for 8. Now hold it. We're going to do big circles forward. Try to keep your torso nice and still. Inhale. Exhale, we circle forward 1. We circle 2. If any of your necks are starting to hurt, just play around with where you're looking. You can look up to the ceiling, you can look down at the mat, whatever is better for your neck. We circle 5. We circle 6. Now we reverse that circle. Inhale, exhale, circle way over high for 1. Circle 2. We circle 3. Abs are in. We circle 4. We circle 5. And we circle 6. Small circles forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, lower that leg just so it's in line with your hip. We're going to flex forward. We double pulse forward and we double pulse back. So we flex. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. So we flex, flex, point, point. Torso is still. Flex, flex, point, point. For 5. 2 more. Flex, flex, point, point. Last one. Flex, flex, point, point. And we can relax. And then we're just going to turn over to the other side. So first we lie down, bottom arm is straight, palm facing the ceiling. Abs are in. Lengthening top arm. We use the top oblique to lift us up. So we inhale, exhale, we lengthen up 1, squeezing heels, inhale down, and keeping that space between the waist and the mat. And we lift up 2, and slowly lower. And we reach up for 3, slowly lower. We exhale up for 4, shoulders relaxed, and slowly lower. We lengthen up for 5, slowly lower. Reaching up for 6, slowly lower. And we reach up 7, slowly lower. And last one up for 8, and lower. Bend the bottom leg. If you're okay, you come up onto your elbow. Elbow underneath knee. Underneath the shoulder, you press away from the floor. Abs are in, reaching the top arm. And we lift the bottom leg. We reach it up and we slowly lower it. We exhale up 2. Inhale, lower. Abs are in. We reach up 3. And lower. Nice little pinch down our sides. And we reach up 4. And lower. Lengthening that leg up 5. And lower. Up for 6, and lower, up 7, lower, up 8, hold it there, pointing that foot, big circles forward, for 1, torso is still, circle 2, shoulders out of your ears, exhale, circle 3, we circle 4, Circle 5. Circle 6. Reverse it. Inhale, exhale. We circle 1. We circle 2. Circle 3. Circle 4. Circle 5. Last one, 6. Small circles forward. 1, 2. As I in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower that leg split in line with the hip. It's nice and long, so you really reach it away from you. We flex for double pass. Exhale. Exhale, inhale, point back. Point, point, flex. Point, point, flex, flex, point, point. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. 3 more. Torso still. Last one. And relax. Okay, from here, I'm going to roll over onto our tummies. And I want you to take your hands into rugby post position. Okay, so rugby post like that. I want you to squeeze legs together, squeeze heels together. If that's too much for your back, open the legs a little bit. Okay. From here, we just lift upper body. So we inhale, lift upper body, lift those arms. Pressing shoulder blades down and squeezing together. And then we inhale low, but don't lower the arms to the floor. And we exhale up for 2. Belly button into your spine. And exhale down. Inhale up for 3. Eyeline stays on the mat. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthen up 4. And slowly down. Inhale, we lengthen up 5. Slowly down. Your back muscles should be working. And reach up. Squeeze shoulder blades so upper back is working, as well as lower back. And exhale down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, control it down. Last one here. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now we add the legs to that. Those arms should be working too. And we inhale up upper body and those legs. Exhale down. Try keep heels together. Inhale up 2. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthen up 3. Slowly down. Inhale up 4. Tighten belly button into your spine. Slowly down. Inhale, lengthen up 5. And slowly down. We reach it up for 6. And slowly down. Reach up 7. And slowly down. Last one up for 8. Hold it here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a quick rest. Now I want you to turn and lie on the one face cheek facing the camera. You're going to take your hands behind your back, interlace them, and just put them in the small of your back and raise the elbows down to the floor. So we're going to do double leg kick. So if you want to watch the first one, you're welcome to. So you're going to lift the legs up. You're going to bend them twice. So we exhale, exhale. Inhale, you straighten your legs, you straighten your arms, you lift up and stretch, then you turn to the other face cheek and you exhale. Exhale, inhale and extend. Okay, so I'll start counting from this one. We exhale, exhale, inhale and extend. Other face cheek, exhale, exhale, inhale and extend. Chest forward and exhale, exhale, inhale and extend. 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 One more on each side. Exhale, Exhale. Inhale, extend. Last one. Exhale. Exhale, inhale and extend. And slowly lower yourself down. Taking your hands just above the shoulders, maybe a little bit to the side. Open the legs a little bit more. And you're just going to inhale and press up, straightening those arms. Shoulders are pressing down, chest with arms. Eye to the ceiling, just hold it and breathe. And then slowly lower the elbows down. Slide your hands to midriff. Exhale, press yourself up onto all fours. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Just a quick cat stretch. Inhale, lifting the head, chest through the arms, lengthening the spine. If it feels nice on the back, you're allowed to arch. And then exhale, chin to chest, and you're going to curl up to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen and extend. And exhale, we curl. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, lengthen and extend. And exhale, curl. Keeping that back rounded. Big toes come together, open the knees. And you're going to stretch back. First, keep that back rounded. And then you're going to lower your chest towards the floor, pressing those arms forward, and just hold it there and breathe. And then only when you feel ready, you can slowly roll up, sitting up nice and tall. And then that's our session for today. Thank you for joining me.